Welcome to Telecom in 10, where we explore the quality connections between our cutting-edge technology, unparalleled service, reliable products, and you, our customer and community, as we continue to transform telecom here at Northland Communications. Welcome to our 10th episode of Telecom in 10, featuring Megan and Nicole from our customer support team. In this episode, we are going to dive into what our biggest differentiator here at Northland is, our people, and how we provide custom support to our customers.
So yeah, kind of an overview of our customer support role, our department. We really have a wide variety of roles within customer support. We have everyone right through the pre-sales to our billing. Our goal in our department in customer support is always to deliver the best customer experience, and we really have an amazing team that strives for that every day. We always have the customer's best interest in mind and really enjoy what we do every day.
We do have a great team put together that's always willing to step up and take on tasks that might be outside of their comfort zone, i.e. But it's always nice to do that.
We truly take pride in providing the best customer experience and reliable solutions to ensure that our customers can focus on running their business successfully.
And our residential customers, and the importance of having a good, reliable network to work from home and stay connected.
One of the things in our customer support department that really sets us apart from other telecom companies is if you call into our department, you are likely to speak with the same representative on several occasions. You get to build that relationship and that familiarity, and every one of us knows each other within the department. So if we have a customer that says like, oh, I spoke to Megan, if they want to speak to her again, or I can, any one of us can assist. There's just that familiarity that you don't get in,
and that camaraderie between us. And it is really nice for a customer to pick up the phone and know that someone locally in your community could just be right around the corner. I come across that quite a few times, whether it be a business customer or even a residential customer. Really strive for that first call resolution. And if not, then, make sure that we follow
up, right, transferring to
the correct
appropriate department,
whether it be
assist.
Technical support or their sales rep, and really just give a good understanding to that person that you're handing off that phone call, what's going on.
Right. With us taking incoming calls too, we really, any questions that the customer may have, and the majority of our order requests do come through a representative on the larger, first-time orders, larger orders, but we do also have the ability, like Megan said, with first call resolution to process some of the smaller order requests, and that way we can get those right into processing immediately for the customer.
I have, been on a phone call with a customer, and they might say something along the lines of, I don't know how this works. And sometimes it's easy enough for me to just kind of coach them over the phone quickly and say, this would be it. And it really allows us to leverage our technology.
Yes. Because we are using what we're selling. So it gives us, that experience with every one of our products, that we can assist the customer and make sure that they're getting the most out of their technology as well. Specifically, we are pretty much an extension of the sales department. So, our internal customers is the sales representatives, right? So they will finalize their order and send it on to our order writers, who will really go through and with a fine-tooth comb and make sure that we have all of the details that we need to pass on, an accurate order to the subsequent departments.
And we're really just kind of like a translator too. So we kind of piecemeal what the salesperson sends us, whether we're reviewing a contract or a profit model or even handwritten notes, we really have to, piecemeal that together so when we hand it off to the next department, they know what's happening with the order. Dissect the notes and the data.
Right.
Just within the order writing process, and even it's more so pre-sale because it's what the sales team will determine and agree with the customer on, is like if you're a big or small company, Northland can make it work based on your needs.
With our engineers as well.
Yep, the engineers go out and do the pre-survey and really figure out exactly, what's needed for the customer, and then they pass that off to the sales rep to, this is what's needed, here are all the fine details. And then at that point, they can work to get an agreement with the customer. It's really, finalizing what a customer agreed upon. So that's going to include who your contacts may be. You might have multiple locations to work with, so you might have a different building contact for each one. We have to work closely with vendors, an IT vendor, which is important for internet configurations and our hosted phone systems. And it's really organizing those details for our techs, for the customer, and even for our billing representatives, and getting the internal documentation all set and together to send to those next departments.
Also, we'll often get, requests from different internal representatives asking for whether it be like a tax calculation on a sale, different billing inquiries, maybe making sense of a first invoice that our representatives will want to have that first billing review with a customer and just want to make sure that they have a full understanding of what is on that invoice.
And we might even get requests from I want to point out that sales wouldn't be their only internal customers. So our other internal customers could be project coordinators, technicians who call and say, hey, we've made this change. We've got to, put that in and get that processed. And, you may either follow up with the customer or follow up with the rep, something along those lines, and it's very important to keep the rep informed of what's going on with their account. So you just, let them know like, hey, this is what happened, and it's really up to them if they have any questions to follow up on, which we should be able to do.
And also when we get those orders, the external customers, we are the next department that they hear from. So we will reach out to them and kind of button up the order, ask if there's any additional questions that they might have, or setting expectations, of what to expect down the line so that they have an understanding of our order process and what's to come. We'll also gather any additional order details at that time as well.
So we will reach out to the customer to discuss any type of order details that are needed to pass off a thorough order to our next departments, whether that be technicians, project coordinators, provisioning, and we're also there to answer any questions they may have for the process, and really just setting those expectations and making sure that what was agreed upon with their contract is really, we follow through on that.